Well, we just stepped outside for a breath of fresh air now, and we found Femi Fem, who's just come off stage. So I thought we'd catch a few words with you. How did it go out there?
Very good. For you can tell, obviously, there has been a like hassle with the tubes, but people are still supporting, and I think it's a brilliant start. You know, the energy around this whole event has been, positive from the off. All the artists, all the people giving up their time, and all the people behind, because you kind of forget about that, like the whole production behind it. It's very tight, well organised, and hopefully there'll be more in the future. That was the main thing I was thinking about when I was DJing, actually.
Well, it was a worthy cause, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously that goes without saying, but the fact that people have actually, physically given up their time and actually gone for it is really good. And respect to what Billy and you guys have put together, really.
Well, like yourself as well. I mean, it's really nice of you to come down and support the cause by performing for us. Do you have a particular association with cancer research?
Well, the same as everybody else, man. We need a cure, and we need it now. I haven't got any personal, lucky to say I haven't had a really heavy, but everybody's been touched by it, and it goes without saying that we all collectively need to work towards finding some kind of cure for this sort of thing, or certainly easing people's, easing people through it. So whatever money can be raised for that is a good thing.
It is indeed, and anybody can donate as well via the Plug and Play website or on the Cancer Research website anytime that they want to. But Femi, tell us a bit more about yourself and what you're up to these days.
Well, as we were talking about earlier on, I did used to promote and won a mobile award for a club that was literally on this road. It used to be called Subterranea, changed its name to Neighbourhood, and now is Supper Club. And the funny thing is, I'm back at Supper Club. I'm the musical director at Supper Club, and I've got some production things I'm sort of getting involved in my own right, but they're under various names, and it's kind of it's tricky sort of thinking about exactly how to explain them, because a lot of it is it's kind of in a computer at the moment, so it's a bit weird to sort of define it. But I'm actively involved. But my main thing at the moment is DJing. To be honest, I like being DJing. I DJ around this area a lot. Paradise, as I said, Supper Club, and West End. Been travelling as well, so it's all go.
Which is your favourite city to DJ in?
London. That's a silly question, maybe, or silly answer, certainly. What I do like, I mean, I've travelled like all over the world, but London is, that's one thing it is for me. But it's also so eclectic. So there's so many people here. The funny thing is, I'm currently doing a lot of work at the Supper Club, and there aren't many Londoners in there. It's very European. It's very Euro. So some people would come in there and feel a bit like as if they were in another country. But that is the beauty of it, because you can have that kind of thing in London. It's very, very mixed, and that's kind of why I love London anyway. So it makes it the best place to spin.
And do you still hang out with the young disciples nowadays?
Yes. But not necessarily musically, although Marco, bass player from the band, and we were hanging out the other day, and we were getting very deeply into an album by James Brown called Hell, which we hadn't listened to for like 20 years. And I said to him, man, have you checked that out? And he was like, yeah, Fem, you know what? We need to get back into that. That is the root there. So, yeah, I mean, we hang out. We hang out in the way that we hung out. He came down my way because there was a specific pair of Levi's he needed to buy in a shop round the corner from me, and I helped him get them. And yeah, it was kind of deep. But the main theme of the day was hell. Anybody who hasn't checked out that album, it's got Papa Don't Take No Mess on it, and etc. Also, there's a tune on it where James Brown, he's ripping off It's Your Thing by the Isley Brothers, and we worked out that he constantly rips off that song, and it comes up so many times. So again, a bit of knowledge for you. Check out It's Your Thing, and then go through all the James Brown tunes, and you'll hear the theme come up again. It's like he's cheesed off he didn't write that song.
I love it, from Levi's to James Brown to who knows. Watch this space, eh?
Yeah, that was what YDs were about. Hopefully, that's what the theme of that we're trying to do today. Just free spirit, obviously enjoying music. Hopefully, there's a worthy cause at the end of it, even if it's just spreading a little love. But here, we're trying to actually raise some awareness and maybe some money towards cancer research, so that's got to be a good thing.
Certainly is. Well, thank you very much for joining us. You're going to stick around to hear a few of the other acts?
Certainly, although I will be going back up to Supper Club because I've got to go to work. But indeed, yes.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.